Okay guys, let's finish 6.6. So we're solving rational equations. Let's do number 3. 5 over y minus 2 equals 7 minus 10 over y plus 2. So my common denominator is I need a y minus 2 and a y plus 2. And that's what I have to multiply by everything to clear the denominators, even the 7. So in the first fraction, we have the y minus 2, but no y plus 2. The 7 is going to get both the y minus 2 and the y plus 2, whereas the 10 already has over y plus 2, so the y plus 2's cancel, so it's just 10 times y minus 2. So we've got 5y plus 10. This is 7 times y squared minus 4, minus 10y plus 20. This is 5y plus 10 equals 7y squared minus 28 minus 10y plus 20. Okay, so 5y plus 10 equals 7y squared. It looks like minus 10y minus 8. Move everything over to one side, it's quadratic. 7y squared minus 15y minus 18. Okay, to factor this, 7 times 18 is 126. So negative 126, factors of negative 126 that add to negative 15. Okay, so they're opposite signs, and the bigger one's negative. So we've got 1, negative 126, 2, negative 63, 3, negative 42, no factor for 4 or 5, 6, and negative 21. Looks like it's those two. So again, that breaks apart our middle term, plus 6y minus 21y minus 18. Then we factor by grouping. This is y times 7y plus 6 minus 3 times 7y plus 6. So our factors are y minus 3, 7y plus 6, which means either y equals 3 or y is negative 6/7. Now, the only two numbers that make our denominators up here 0 are 2 or negative 2, so both of those are fine. It takes a lot to get there, but we can do it. I'm going to leave, actually, yeah, I'm going to leave number 4 for you guys to do because you really need to practice on one that's like this. But I will make sure you know to factor. This is t plus 2 times t plus 4. This is 2 times t plus 4. So your common denominator is going to be 2 times t plus 2 times t plus 4. So I got you started, but you're going to have to multiply by that. So make sure you can do that. I want to talk about one last thing at the bottom here. Solve each equation for the given variable. Again, we've talked about this in class before. The variables just represent numbers, so you'll still do the same thing that you would do otherwise. Solve each equation for the given variable. If you don't like fractions, let's clear the fractions by multiplying by that r plus r. So the first fraction becomes I times r plus r. The second fraction, the r plus r are going to cancel, so it's just e. Now if we distribute, we get I big R plus I little r equals e. It wants you to solve for big R, so we have to try to get that by itself. So IR, subtract little IR, e minus I times little r, and then divide by I. So big R is equal to e over I. Here the I over I cancels, so e over I minus little r. Feels weird, but it's the same as if we were doing it with numbers. Similarly, number 2, it says solve for q. So the common denominator here is PQR. So multiply PQR times this whole thing, 5 over P plus 2 over Q minus 3 over R equals 4. Distribute to 4 terms. The P cancels in the first fraction, so it's 5QR. The Q cancels in the second fraction, so it's 2PR. The r cancels in the third fraction, minus 3pq, and then 4 gets all three. 4pqr. Okay, to solve for q, I need everything with a q on one side and everything without a q on the other side. So the 2pr needs to go to the right, the 4pqr needs to come to the left. That's 5qr minus 3pq minus 4pqr equals negative 2pr. From here, I need to factor the q out. So I have 5r minus 3p minus 4pr equals negative 2pr. And then finally divide by this thing, 5r minus 3p minus 4pr. So that q is negative 2pr divided by 5r minus 3p minus 4pr. And again, it's a weird problem, but you can manage it. And this is all for 6.6 and the chapter 6 as a whole.